Chapter 4. The Northern Plains. As we go south from the Himalayas, we come to the vast northern plains of India. They occupy the greater part of northern India. Location and extent. The northern plains lie to the south of the Himalayas. It covers the major part of North India. It is a large flat area which extends from Punjab in the west to Assam in the east. Punjab, Haryana, Uttar Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Bihar, West Bengal, and some parts of Assam lie within these plains. From west to east, these plains extend over a distance of 2,400 kilometers and the breadth varies from 150 to 300 kilometers. Northern Plains. Features. Many rivers flow through this region. Some of them originate from the Himalayas. These rivers are the Ganga, Yamuna, Ghagra, Gandak, Kosi, and Brahmaputra. These rivers bring down fine soil called silt or alluvium from these mountains. In the rainy season, the silt spreads on the land over the banks of the rivers. This fertile soil is called alluvial soil. It helps to produce a large variety of crops every year. In fact, the northern plains are said to be a gift of the Himalayan rivers. The Satluj, Ganga, and Brahmaputra are three main rivers of the northern plains. All these rivers form the basins. The northern plains can be divided into three basins: the Satluj Basin in the west, the Ganga Basin in the middle, and the Brahmaputra Basin in the east. The Satluj Basin. The Satluj Basin is located in the western part of the northern plains. The river Satluj and its tributaries flow down this basin. The river Beas is the main tributary of the river Satluj. Punjab and Haryana lie in the Satluj Basin. The Bhakra Nangal Dam built on the river Satluj provides water and hydroelectricity to Punjab and Haryana. Wheat, rice, cotton, and sugarcane are the main crops grown here. Chandigarh, Amritsar, Jalandhar, Ludhiana, Ambala, Rohtak, Karnal, Hisar, Faridabad, and Gurgaon are the main cities found in this basin. Bhakra Nangal Dam. The Ganga Basin. The Ganga is the most important river in the northern plains. The Ganga Basin covers the largest part of the northern plains. This basin gets water from the rivers Ganga, Yamuna, and their tributaries. The sources of Ganga is Gangotri Glacier in the Himalayas. Ganga originates from Devprayag. Many small rivers join the Ganga during its journey from mountains to the plains. Its main tributaries from the north are Yamuna, Gomti, Ghagra, Gandak, and Kosi. Those joining from the south are the Chambal, Sindh, Betwa, and Son. The Ganga and the Yamuna meet at a place near Allahabad. This place is known as Sangam. The Ganga flows through Uttar Pradesh, Devprayag, Bihar, and West Bengal. In West Bengal, it splits into two branches. One branch called the Hooghly flows through West Bengal. The other branch, called the Padma, flows through Bangladesh. Finally, the Ganga reaches the Bay of Bengal at Ganga Sagar. Delhi, Kanpur, Agra, Mathura, Haridwar, Lucknow, Varanasi, Allahabad, Patna, and Kolkata are important cities found in this basin. Fact Box. Kumbh Mela is held every 12 years at Sangam, where thousands of devotees gather. The Brahmaputra Basin. The Brahmaputra Basin forms the eastern part of the northern plains. The Brahmaputra River originates in Tibet, where it is called Sangpo. It enters India through Arunachal Pradesh and flows through a narrow valley in Assam. It enters Bangladesh and meets river Padma and forms the world's largest delta before flowing into the Bay of Bengal. This delta is called Sundarbans. The Sundarbans Delta is the home of many wild animals such as famous Royal Bengal tigers, elephants, and crocodiles. The Brahmaputra Basin is surrounded by the Garo, Khasi, Jaintia, and Naga hills. The Brahmaputra Basin receives the heaviest rainfall in India. This makes the river swelly in rainy season, causing floods. The main crops of this basin are rice, jute and tea. Shillong, Guwahati and Dizpur are the main cities of this basin. Sundarbans Delta. Importance of the Northern Plains. The northern plains are very important for our people and country. These plains are the granary of our country. They produce more food than any other part of our country. Therefore, the northern plains are also known as the food bowl of India. The northern plains are thickly populated because this area is blessed with fine climate, fertile soil, and a large network of roads and railways. The rivers of the northern plains are very important. Many cities have come up along the banks. There are many factories in these cities. The waste from these factories and the houses flows into the rivers and makes the water dirty. Our government is trying to restore the purity of water of the rivers. For this, our former Prime Minister Rajiv Gandhi has launched a big project called the Ganga Action Plan to clean the river Ganga. However, such an effort cannot succeed until we all understand our responsibilities towards the environment. Let's remember. The northern plains stretch from Punjab to Assam. The northern plains lie to the south of the Himalayas. The northern plains can be divided into three basins: the Satluj Basin, the Ganga Basin, and the Brahmaputra Basin. The Ganga and Brahmaputra form Sundarbans, the biggest delta in the world. These plains are very fertile because of alluvial soil and plenty of rainfall. Words treasure. Plain, a broad flat area of land. Basin, an area drained by a river and its tributaries. Delta, an area of flat land shaped like a triangle. Tributary, a stream or a small river that flows into a longer river. Range, a row of mountains. Glacier, a large mass of ice formed by snow on mountain moving slowly down the slopes.